I'm Zoha Khan and I'm 23 years old. I'm Pakistani with Afghan and Kashmiri roots. Generally, people from my background can be very judgmental when it comes to going against traditions, whether it's being friends with guys or not becoming a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. As a young person, it was rough. I was concerned about looking like everyone else. My hair is and was a jungle. I dreamed of being in a band, doing something with music. Mostly though, I dreamt of finding other South Asians like me, people who shared similar experiences and feelings regarding their culture, especially the difficult ones.
I'm not giving you a roadmap of this is what you need to do. The ideas are how do we escalate our actions while de-escalating conflict.
I was 20 years old when I was introduced to Asata and Bay Area Solidarity Summer, BASE. I interviewed Taz Ahmed for my college radio show, and she made me promise on air that I would come to the 5-day camp. I learned so much. I experienced deep discussions on racism, oppression, and Islamophobia. In addition to that, I learned about worker movements, environmental justice, and celebrating culture through art and music. I was so surprised to find such a huge community of politically radical South Asians. I realized that I can truly make a difference at any age. To this day, I continue to look up to Taz as a role model. She showed me that I don't need to compromise who I am to be able to make change.
Asata is a space for progressive, like-minded South Asians and South Asian Americans to come together, learn from each other, and engage with issues that matter in a thoughtful, responsible way.
Now I do several things in the community. I host a radio show and write for a blog focused on bringing attention to people of color making music. Also, my friend Naz and I started Kala Shakti, a Muslim women's group for creative expression and healing through the arts. Without Asata, I would have never found community with other politically radical South Asian and Muslim diaspora. An Asata scholarship made it possible for me to attend BASE a few years ago. Attending BASE is the reason I've started organizing and actively participating.
A project like BASE, where you're building the next generation of progressive or politicizing South Asian Americans to be well-rounded activists. They may continue to go on being doctors, lawyers, whatever, but to have that critical thinking piece is important in the South Asian community, and I don't think there is anybody else or anything else like that.
I hope Asata continues to flourish and inspire other young people of color to become involved with their communities. Asata is the community I'd always yearned for.